Hey everybody, Dual Monsters Dad back again, and today I have a budget ABC deck profile. My idea with this deck was to say, okay, let's go as budget as we possibly can. What would be the most budget deck that you could make? That would be only using cards that are present in the decks that you buy, meaning only using cards that are in the Kaiba Structure Deck. No outside cards whatsoever in this deck. So looking at just the cards that were given in the structure decks, seeing how could you arrange these together to get probably one of the strongest ABCs, again, without using any outside help. So let's go ahead and take a look at those today. So we'll start off with the main deck, of course. So like I said, this is a budget version. This is not going to be the strongest version of the deck by any means, but this would be the strongest starting point that I can see within the decks as they were given to us. All right, so start off, of course, with 3 A Assault Core, 3 B Buster Drake, and then 3 C Crush Wyvern. Obviously, that's essential for the deck. ABC deck, you need ABC. So 3 of each. These are the new Union monsters with new effects and everything. So that would be the obvious starting point. And going just through the monsters right now. So to kind of blend with the unions and everything, we would go then with 2X, 2Y, and 2Z. Obviously, we don't want to go through too many of them because otherwise, if we did all threes, then we'd take up way too much space in the deck. So ABC and XYZ, 2 XYZ each. And then after that, we have 3 Heavy Mech Support Armor. The reason for Heavy Mech Support Armor is because, as you can see here, if this card is normal summoned, you can target one Union monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So in some ways, it acts kind of like a Monster Reborn, and then you can take this and attach it to that monster. And let's see, if you attach it to it, then let's see here. Now, obviously, it can't be destroyed in battle. Okay, so, for some reason I thought there was another effect. So this one allows you to special summon and then attach this to the monster so that the monster won't be destroyed in battle. Obviously the idea is to keep your monsters, your A, B, C, or your XYZ out on the field long enough to be able to combine them. So this deck very much centers around a lot of stall tactics. Then here, 1 Heavy Mech Support Platform, which allows you to equip this to a monster and it gains 500 attack and defense. So again, boost the monster a little bit, keep it around a little longer, and if your monster is attacked, you destroy this card instead. And next we have 3 Union Hanger, which is the new field spell card for unions. 3 Frontline Base. Once per turn, special summon a level 4 or lower Union monster from your hand. So that you get a bonus monster out there. And it's a continuous spell. Limiter removal, just 1. It's only limited to 1 per deck. And then Shrink, 2. So again, the idea with Shrink is cut down an opponent's monster, keep your monsters out on the field long enough to be able to combine them. Now we'll get into the trap cards. 3 Rollout. Target a Union monster in your graveyard. Equip that card to a monster you control that would be an appropriate target for a Union monster. So, you put an A out there, you got a B in your graveyard, activate this, attach B to A. Which, if you've also got the Union Hanger on the field already, then you already have probably have a C attached to A, which means boom, 1 turn, you get all 3 out. Next, Union Scramble. Target up to 3 of your banished light machine type normal monsters, and/or light machine type union monsters. Special summon them during either player's turn except the turn that this card was sent to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your banished light machine type normal monsters or light machine type union monsters, return it to the hand. You can only activate 1 Union Scramble per turn. Okay. And then just a couple more trap cards. Then we have Interdimensional Matter Transporter. Target 1 face-up monster you control. Banish that target until the end phase. So this one, if you have an A out there, and it's about to be attacked, destroyed, and you decide you want to absorb the life points yourself instead of losing your monster. You activate this, opponent's removed from play till the end of the turn, then it comes back, so it allows you to keep your monster around just a little bit longer. And then 3, negate attack. Again, stops an attack and ends the battle phase. So very much stall tactics. The idea is, of course, keep A, B, and or C, or X, Y, and Z out on the field as long as possible so that you can combine them and make your stronger monsters, because obviously there's no stronger monsters directly within the main deck. So you're relying on trying to get into your extra deck. So for the extra deck, we have 2xz, 2xy, no yz because it was not in the structure deck, but that would be an obvious addition. 2xyz, 2 ABCs, which is a fantastic card, and then 2 A to Z Dragon Buster Cannons. So obviously 3 would be a bit overkill, and if this was a full deck using outside cards, probably would drop most of these down to 1 or maybe all of them. But the point here is, you know, what could we reasonably do that would be the strongest for the deck, only using cards from the structure decks themselves. So go and post a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you like the video, please leave us a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And what would be the first card in this deck that you would swap out, and that you would, what card would you replace it with if you were going to start trying to maximize this deck? So go and post that in the comment section below. I'll see you later. I'm going to have another video up sometime soon. It's going to be the same idea with the Yugi structure deck and the Magnet Warriors. All right, see you later.